Hey guys, Joe DeMarco from the Crazy New York Driver Show here. This is the video for Wednesday, April 22nd, 2020. Welcome to another little video. Today's video is going to be a little different than usual. It's going to be a much requested junkyard video. Now before we go any further, you're going to say, Joe, it's cloudy and raining as usual. How could you have gone to the junkyard? It was not cloudy and raining earlier. I slipped out early before this mess started. Technically, it has rained every single day. But quite often I can get 2 or 3 dry hours squeezed in, and that's what I did this morning. I shot out early and got to the junkyard and got some things. And you guys have been requesting an insider's look. So we're going to do a cutaway. And I hope you enjoy it. So let's get to that now. Okay guys, come on along with me and let's go junkyard picking. One of the junkyards I go to has pickup truck bodies like the one you're looking at right here, stacked in a row. There must be about 10 or 12 of them, and we're going to go down the line. This is body number 1, and this one is my pickup truck body, where they stack all the hubcaps for me. What I do is I go through these and I select the ones that I want. Then I move on down into the yard itself and I look at the fresh cars that came in and I start taking caps and alloy rim centers off those cars. The next body in line would be this one, and so forth and so on. Apparently there's a use for jumper cables. I would imagine that they're selling them in bulk. Now, I do know that they sell a lot of their parts overseas where people will come in and buy things in bulk, basically like I do. You'll notice that they have color codes. Here is red, here is blue. That'll come up again later in the video. This is just a mismatch. I'm not sure exactly what's going on with these items. Here you can see we've got jacks. We've also got 4-way lug wrenches, 2 random wheels. I'm not sure exactly what this bin is for. Oddly enough, I rarely ever see any other people like myself, bulk pickers, coming in, with the exception of the tire guy, who I've seen many times. Again, here are the color codes I pointed out earlier. Red here, blue here. Red, red, blue, red, etc. Alternators are always a hot seller because they can be sold to a rebuilder, or they can be sold just used as they are and then resold. Again, we've got the color codes of red and blue. Compressors, again, red and blue codes. Here is just a random stack of junk cars I was going to go through. Unfortunately, they stack these cars really close together because this is not what you would call a parts junkyard. Although they do sell some parts, it's mainly a scrap junkyard, and they only take off certain parts like I just showed you, and they basically sell to tradespeople like myself. They do have a small counter business in the front, but they really don't do much business there compared to the scrap. I would say this joint is 90% scrap. Another term for the picture you're looking at right now used to be called the ladies' parking lot. Hey, I'm not discriminating here. I'm just trying to lighten up the video a little bit. Here is another look, and as you can see, they have their own codes, 2C, LOW, or 6OW, etc. Here's a Chevy. This was where they were actually working. They were pulling cars out of this area while I was there, so I took the opportunity to snap this picture. This, I think, is really neat. A 1988 Hyundai Excel. When is the last time any of you cool cats saw a 1988 Hyundai Excel? I think this is the last surviving one, but apparently It's stacked in the junk pile, so they're not going to try and fix it. Sometimes when drivable or rebuildable cars come in, they'll put them off to the side and they'll resell them to dealerships. They will not sell them to the general public. Again, a random pile of cars. Again. This front end loader here, actually there are 4 of them. What they do is they pick the cars up and they stack them up to 4 high. Later, they take them off one by one and they'll put them either in the cutting spot or in the transmission removal rack, which I will show you shortly. Just a random stack of cars. This place is quite big. This is where they stack the cars to take out the transmissions. As I said earlier, the front end loader brings them over here, leaves the cars here, and then the workers, you can see there's one guy right here. He takes out the transmission and maybe anything else he needs to get under there. And then the front end loader will come and move the car back to what I call the general cutting spot. See, there's 2 front end loaders in this picture. Off to the right here, you can't see it, is where I just showed you the transmission removal area. And then right on the other side of this front end loader is what I call the general cutting spot. This is the general cutting spot. They usually have 3 rows of cars. 1, 2, and there's a 3rd row you can't see in the background. And here they take off certain body parts. They take my hubcaps off. They take the alternators out, the compressors, things like that. Things that there are demand for. And of course the tires and wheels. The tires and wheels they stack in truck bodies. Regular ones, average ones, are put in the truck bodies and put on racks that I will show you later on. However, there are certain alloy wheels and tires that they will sell in bulk to people like me who come in, they buy them, and they resell them. This is another picture of the cutting spot. Look on your left here. These are the pickup truck bodies I showed you at the very beginning of the video. I didn't photograph all of them. I just wanted to give you a rough idea. What they do is, after they cut these cars and they take off what they want, the front end loader comes, takes them, and brings them way down the back here where they have a crusher. Then they get crushed and they get trucked out. Here is the tire rack I mentioned earlier. These are for customers. If a guy wants to come in and buy a pair of used tires, he will come here, look at these, and right here. Customers are not allowed beyond this point. That's all I'm going to show you for today, guys, as far as the junkyard is concerned. If you would like another look at the junkyard, an in-depth look, even more, let me know in the comments section. Or if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, let me know about that. Now I'm going to get back to the video itself because I have some more things to tell you guys.
I will now take a drink from the Fox News Cup of Life. This is the Fox News Cup of Life, and happy is he who drinks from it. Very, very good on a cold and rainy day in the middle of April. You know, I could really use an umbrella right now. You can probably hear the thunder in the background. It's raining out, which is what it always is here. So yeah. Guys, a little announcement I'd like to make. I'm going to make this announcement several times this week. A friend of mine who makes YouTube videos is doing a live presentation on Friday night, this Friday coming up at 8 o'clock. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be on the video with him. And if any of you guys want to join, I'm going to put the link in the description box below so you can join in. The video will be on Jason DeCanio's channel. It will be
starting Friday at 8 o'clock p.m. and you'll be able to join and you'll be able to type in questions that you have. So Jason had the idea of going live again. He's been doing this for a while, so I figured it would be a good way for all of us to get together and talk about what's going on and basically hold a community forum. So this Friday night at 8 o'clock p.m. I will put a link in the description box if he gives it to me. If not, I will definitely have the link ready by Friday night on my video, and I'll present it to you then. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that little presentation of my look behind the scenes at the junkyard. Most of the pictures I took with my digital camera, as opposed to either my dash cam or my regular video camera, because I didn't want to go traipsing around there with a video camera. You know how things are. So yeah, if you want to see more videos like that, let me know. Or if you want to see videos of a different nature, let me know. I like doing location videos for you guys. I actually enjoy it. The only problem is it's really hard for me to do them because it freaking rains every day. I'm not kidding. One day is worse than the next. That being said, I'm going to have to bring this to a close now before I get struck by lightning. Remember guys, I'm Crazy New York Driver and you're not. I will see you guys several more times this week. I hope you make a lot of eBay sales. Rock on and peace. And remember this. Don't be fitchy. Yeah, yeah.